Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. It's Linda here with you. I have another daily dose ready for you. We are still under the umbrella theme of self-love with this series of reading. This is number 4 in the series of self-love. This is a collective timeless energy transmission. This is where you are now. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse, the challenges you face, the Tower, the resources you can use, Four of Pentacles in reverse, hidden forces, Three of Swords in reverse, potential outcome, Hangman in reverse. Alright. And one room for what is the spiritual lesson. Alright. Okay. Well, this looks a little bit heavy, wouldn't you say? Ten of Swords reversed, Three of Swords reversed, the Tower, Hangman reversed. Okay, give me a second here. I feel an energy in this reading of you resisting change. You might be resisting change. That's what I'm getting in this energy. There maybe there is some. I feel like for some people watching this reading, you're getting some pretty clear signs about either betrayal or some kind of there is some pain here that is difficult, but you might be choosing to ignore that pain, or choosing maybe there's been a person that you've been dealing with where there's some very challenging energy, and rather than walking away, you might feel like you need to keep trying. The challenge you face here, is the Tower upright. It's pretty clear here. Like, there is some kind of situation here that is requiring you to completely catalyze and shift. But this Four of Pentacles and the Hangman reverse are both kind of feel to me like you are resisting that change somehow. Excuse me. Why? Why are you resisting change? Why would you be resisting change? I mean, for some people, that the answer to that is pretty obvious. Like, you might be experiencing a betrayal, but you might not want to admit that, and that would be why you would resist change. Is because if you accept that there is something that needs to be changing, then you're accepting the fact that you've been betrayed, and that might be too painful for you to acknowledge and accept. I mean, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, and Tower all together. It's pretty loud here. There's some kind of painful discovery, sudden, unexpected news, most likely a betrayal or something painful here that is requiring you to respond requires a response from you, a physical response, like some action. But Hangman reversed here with Four of Pentacles reversed. Even this room, this is called Ingwas, and it represents male fertility, gestation, internal growth. But that's, I mean, okay, in the upright position, it's about common virtues, common sense, strength, family love, a rest state, a time of relief, a time of no anxiety, listening to yourself, moving in a new direction freely with like all the loose strings tied. But I would say in the energy of this reading, this is kind of a debilitating energy, so I would have to read it in opposition. And it says here, movement without change. Again, you're resisting change. You are avoiding the circumstances here that are requiring you to respond in a timely way, in a responsible way, in an aware way, even though it's painful. But there's some kind of reluctance or avoidance here. Hangman reverse. I'm not loving this card here in this position in context with these other energies. It just reinforces for me that you may not be responding appropriately given the conditions that you're under. The Ten of Swords, when it's in reverse, can say that even when there is an awareness of an ending, you might be still clinging. Again, pretty much every card in this reading is reinforcing that your resistance to something changing, your reluctance to accept what's going on, your inability to respond accordingly in the highest vibrational availability of what's here. Holding on for dear life. Avoidance. Clinging. Attachment. The Four of Pentacles there in this reading is saying that you are wasting too much energy in a situation that has it's long outlived its function or its purposefulness, and you are pouring energy, time, and money into something that is like it's a bottomless pit. It's a waste. What's that expression? Throwing good money after bad or something like that? Something like that. But it might not be about money. I think it's just about energy. I don't necessarily think this is a financial situation. I think this is a heart matter, a matter of the heart. There's also a matter of security here. Right? This situation is dangerous, but you're clinging to it. That's not wise. whatever's going on here, it's rocking you to your foundation, literally. With the Tower and the Four of Pentacles reversed, your foundations are being rocked. And while that is uncomfortable, you clinging to a burning house is obviously a bad choice. While this is not an ideal situation, you ignoring the fact that the house is on fire and you need to jump and just continuing on moving about your day in the kitchen or whatever, there's danger here. This is a warning reading. You need to create change right now. The universe has already initiated and catalyzed the situation to begin the process of you changing. But unless you acknowledge the energy that's available to you and work with it in an adult way, in a responsible way, in a timely way, you might end up struggling and suffering a lot more than you need to. Because your denial right now is based on your inability to maybe trust the process. But life is really trying to bring you to better circumstances, better situations, better environments, better people. You clutching onto this situation that is falling apart is not, it's not, how do I say that? I think you need to trust more that life is actually on your side, that the universe is on your side. Universe has your best interest at heart. And while this situation here might be painful, your inability to see that while it's hurtful now and painful now to see something fall apart, life is trying to bring you to better situations, better people, better environments. So work with that energy, trust that energy, and move forward with a sense of confidence, knowing that whatever you're going through now might seem shitty, but on the other side of it is going to be a situation that is so much better for you than the one you've been in. And that's important for you to trust that and to move forward with that. And like working with self-love, when you really activate self-love, the environment that you're in or the situations that you find yourself in, when they don't seem ideal, it's like that you can have a greater sense of trust if you have self-love, knowing that while you might be going through difficult things, the universe is actually orchestrating things for you and helping you to get into a position where things are much better for you than they have been. So work with that energy, work with that sort of logic, if you will, to help be a little bit more cooperative, let's say, with this challenging energy here, so that you're not clutching too much to something that's already long been over. It's long been over. And I feel like this Tower is showing up here because this situation that has long been over, which you've been in denial about, this is kind of like the universe's like final straw in a way, saying like, okay, you haven't been responsible enough to move and take action to create change, so I'm going to do it for you. But you still always have free will, right? But why would you clutch to something that is not working for you anyway? It's painful. Holding on to it is going to bring more pain and more suffering and more struggle. So strive as much as you can to be cooperative, to be engaged with the energies that are showing up, made available to you, and cooperate with that. Stop holding on to the past. Move forward with confidence and trust. Know that the universe is working on your behalf to help bring you to a better situation than the one you've been in. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it there, friends. I hope that was enlightening and helpful. Please let me know in the comments. It's been an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.